World Cup 2026 is just around the corner, and teams from all over the globe are fighting for their spot in football's biggest tournament. Some nations have already booked their tickets, while others are still battling it out. Let's take a look at every country that's already qualified, and those still in the race. First up, in South America, the defending World Cup champions Argentina have already punched their ticket for 2026. Their impressive run kept them on top of the table, and with help from other results, they secured qualification even before meeting Brazil in the most recent international window, Ecuador, followed by clinching second place thanks to a 1-0 win over Argentina in the final match day. Colombia locked in third after smashing Venezuela 6-3, while Uruguay held on to fourth despite drawing with Chile. Incredibly, Brazil secured the fifth spot even after a 1-0 loss to Bolivia, and Paraguay sealed sixth place with a narrow 1-0 victory over Peru altogether. South America has 6 guaranteed qualifiers, plus a potential 7th through the Interconfederation playoff. Meanwhile, in Africa, Morocco became the first CAF nation to officially qualify. They were soon joined by Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria, Senegal, South Africa, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Cape Verde, who will make a historic debut on the World Cup stage. The Democratic Republic of Congo have kept their World Cup hopes alive after edging Nigeria 4-3 on penalties following a 1-1 draw. With the victory, DR Congo advanced to the Interconfederation playoff and will now await Thursday's draw to learn their opponents for the decisive showdown in March 2026. Over in Europe, England were the first to seal qualification, wrapping up their campaign with steady, composed performances. France joined them shortly afterward, sealing qualification with a commanding 4-0 win over Ukraine, led by a standout performance from their captain, Kylian Mbappé. The victory confirmed Les Bleus as the second European nation to secure their spot at the 2026 World Cup. Then came Croatia, who beat the Faroe Islands 3-1 in their Group L clash, booking their spot at next summer's tournament and ending the Faroes' playoff dreams. Portugal have officially booked their place at the 2026 World Cup after a stunning 9-1 demolition of Armenia in Porto, highlighted by hat tricks from both Bruno Fernandes and João Neves. The reigning Nations League champions had been forced to delay their celebrations following a 2-0 defeat to the Republic of Ireland on Thursday, a match overshadowed by the sending off of captain Cristiano Ronaldo. But on home soil, Portugal responded in emphatic fashion, securing qualification with one of their most dominant performances in recent memory. Norway have officially secured their place at their first FIFA World Cup since 1998, completing a dramatic comeback after trailing at halftime to defeat Italy 4-1. And once again, Erling Haaland, their unstoppable goal-scoring machine, delivered when it mattered most, powering his country back onto football's biggest stage. Next, in Asia, we already have 8 confirmed qualifiers: Iran, Japan, Uzbekistan, who reached the World Cup for the first time ever, South Korea, Jordan, Australia, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. As for the remaining Asian path, the runners-up from the 4th round will head into a 2-legged playoff this November. The winner will move on to the Interconfederation playoffs in March 2026. Back in Oceania, New Zealand are returning to the World Cup for the first time since 2010. With the tournament's expanded format guaranteeing the OFC one direct spot, the All Whites took full advantage, scoring 26 goals in just 4 qualifiers. New Caledonia, the runners-up, will now shift their focus to the Interconfederation playoffs. Finally, in CONCACAF, 3 direct qualification spots remain open, in addition to already qualified hosts Canada, Mexico, and the United States. The final round will feature 12 teams split into 3 groups of 4, with matches expected in November. Here are the teams still battling for a World Cup spot in CONCACAF. Suriname, first in Group A, Panama, second in Group A, Curaçao, first in Group B, Jamaica, second in Group B, Haiti, second in Group C, Honduras, first in Group C, Costa Rica, third in Group C. In this final round, each group winner will qualify directly for the 2026 World Cup. Meanwhile, the 2 best runners-up across the 3 groups will advance to the Interconfederation playoff, offering one last chance to secure a spot at the tournament. In total, 31 countries have booked their places, leaving 17 more still up for grabs. So the big question now, who will be the next nation to book their ticket to the 2026 World Cup?